on the back end.
LaNorris keeps it himself, and he is out to the 35. They'll spot him. I guess that big frame got us
Involved so many more players defensively to have to worry about it.
Pulling the big boys up front to create some space in the middle of that defense on a 2nd down and 7. Sellers makes one man miss, being chased by Henderson, gets around him, 1st down. Out of bounds at the 10-yard line, a gain of 9. Parts of college football that you just don't talk a lot about. Nice patience, gets it to Vandrevius. Jacobs breaks a tackle inside the 35. Jacobs, oh, so close to getting that one to the end zone. Here's Sellers, touchdown! South Carolina has the lead.
Gonna get your triple option, can hand it to the back, defensive end chills. Then you see the flag control run out with the receiver. So option 2 is out the window at that point, and then option 3 is, hey, I'm 6'3", 240 pounds. I see the end zone, I gotta figure out a way to get in there.
Sellers rolls to his left, has a wide open receiver, and a touchdown. Mazio Bennett Jr., a 24-yard score. He had 2 last week against ODU, and now he has his first career touchdown.
And just a miscommunication in the back end of Kentucky. The outside corner, number 6, J.Q. Hardaway, stayed on the post to the inside, which allowed.
They're 0 for 6 on 3rd down. And Kentucky's 1 out of 9. Sellers dodged the rush and found a wide open receiver. Mazio Bennett, who has the only touchdown in this game, who forced Sellers away from the pocket.
And a great job here by Sellers. Playing like a veteran as Fearby's unblocked, runs right around. Sellers keeps his eyes downfield, continues to move, remains in a passing posture, and finds the receiver downfield in Bennett. Just a great job there by the freshman.
Rocket Sanders is the running back. They fake a pitch to him. Another open receiver and a touchdown. Joshua Simon, the tight end, 16 yards.
Well, I've said for a while that these guys are starting to fly downhill. They don't fly downhill, but look at Sellers fake the pitch to Rocket Sanders, gets the defenders to bite just ever so slightly, and floats it right up and over the top of the zone.
Bennett went in motion and came back. Sellers a clean pocket, pulled it down, and then completes one for a 1st down. Out of bounds at the 31-yard line, Jared Brown.
In 6 plays, they have quickly muscled down to a 1st and goal. Keeper Sellers picks his way to the right and is tripped up, reaching for the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. What a start.
This offensive line had an incredible opening drive. Kamar Bell, the left guard, just throwing Elliott. Look at that. He's up. He is up, and that is a touchdown. Great body control. The progressive pylon cam, use that left hand, stays up, leans, and gets across that goal line. What an opening drive for South Carolina to get this game started. Sure showed his youth and threw that interception.
Runs right again. LSU unable to get him to the ground, and Sellers run out of bounds about the 17-yard. And there's the keeper, shows the acceleration. Sellers in a foot race. They won't catch him. Atonement, 75-yard touchdown.
That's kind of what he's sensing. Look at all the white jerseys going with that jet. They think that ball is going out to the perimeter, but instead he pulls it, and look what the job he does at getting downhill. Now you're talking about a big man at 235 pounds running downhill, and with that poor angle by the safety, there's nobody left to catch up to him.
And local guy, initially committed to Syracuse. There was some uncertainty there. He didn't feel comfortable in South Carolina, who did not offer him initially out of high school Upon further review, let's get the low.
If he was covered by another eligible receiver, then he would be ineligible.
Thought he was in the slot.
Sellers hit as he throws, launches downfield, and the catch is made by Jared Brown. Not playing it safe, not sitting on their big play.
One twice. Didn't convert either. Jump pass is caught for a first down by Bennett. Obviously told Coach Kiffin to go for it. They fail, and now South Carolina breaking free as the quarterback, LaNorris Sellers, stepping out of play inside the 20 at the 7. A free 5 yards. Harris was taking his time, and Sellers in trouble, gets away, and he's got some green. He decelerates and then just scoots out of play. That kind of looks strange.
Is willing to do more of in this game.
So here's now Sellers on 3rd and 9. Man in his face. Somehow kept his footing and then goes downfield where he nearly connects with Larvadan.
That initially gets the pressure on Sellers, and I don't know how Sellers kept his balance and got out of this, got his eyes back downfield, found Larvadan.
4th down and 9 for South Carolina. Sellers on 4th down with time, gonna take a strike to the end zone and a touchdown scored by Bennett. Wide open, Mazio Bennett, touchdown, Kakalaki.
Post on the outside, and that's gonna occupy this safety, and it's Mazio Bennett on the inside taking his time on the wheel route, and there was nobody deep in the 3rd for Alabama. Really nice design and play call here by Dole Logans.
3rd and 5. He pumps and then runs, and with that, it's a first down, South Carolina.
You got a true freshman out at the other.
Sellers, pocket collapsing, he escapes. Pumps again, turns the corner, and you see the wheels of LaNorris Sellers. Remember, he had a 75-yard touchdown against LSU, and it's another first down. 3rd down and 15. Drives the ball complete over the middle for a first down to Bennett. Sellers shuffles it ahead to Attaway. Here goes Attaway inside the 10. It is first. Sellers. He gets it complete. Another first down for South Carolina. Dre Jacobs. First down, minute 14 to play. Sellers with time, and it gets a complete past midfield. All right, South Carolina's in business here. 31 yards away, only an 8-point game. South Carolina, here's the strike they want to the end zone, incomplete. They were looking for big 6'5" Nick Harbor.
They got to look at that again because his right foot was really close to being in bounds.
Face mask. You just got the sense they're in range now. They can take the strike they want. They took it, and based on this call, they may land the jackpot here.
Rocket Sanders, a running back with LaNorris Sellers. And that pocket collapses. Sellers escapes, hangs a move, and bends it to the outside. LaNorris Sellers is a first-year starter with a 25-yard scramble.
Don't going early.
10th in the league in rushing. Sellers trying to find the perimeter and maybe picks up a yard. Great takeaway defense. Sellers looking for Simon, the tight end. Instead, adjusts and goes over the middle for the first down to Dre Jacobs. Out of the pistol. Sellers pulls it back, evades the rush, and will take off running. Sleight of hand for Sellers, allowed that play to develop short of the first down, but field goal range. Sellers off play action. Fires on the deep crosser, and that's good for a South Carolina first down to Dre Jacobs in a gain of 20. Certainly. Thank you, Peter. Great to have you on the road with us today. Sellers steps back, wants to go deep, wide open. Touchdown, South Carolina. A 33-yard strike to Joshua Simon.
And cover that much ground. I think that early return orbit motion that Dowell Loggins put.
Escapes again. Down the sideline. Caught for a South Carolina first down by Oscar Attaway. Sellers trying to put an exclamation point on this first half for South Carolina. And against pressure, he's able to get it out again. This is Josh Simon. And lobs it incomplete. Sellers hit as he throws. Caught for a South Carolina first down by Michael Smith. Really nonchalant. He's hyper-focused, but just so easy going. Sellers eludes the rush again. Little dip, and he bends it to the outside. What a fantastic run by LaNorris Sellers. 12 for LaNorris Sellers. Sellers has all day, and finally scrambles out of bounds as Danny Stutzman escorts him to the sideline. On 3rd and 8. Left open against the zone is Mazio Bennett.
State.
Kobe Johnson coming on a corner blitz. Sellers lobs it that way and incomplete from Michael Smith.
Stadium might have crumbled to the ground with the energy in this building.
He's under duress and breaks free from Scooby Williams. Throws on the run and it's caught.
And they just blitz right up the middle. There's nobody that's accounting for the linebacker. That's number 0, Scooby Williams. You got to hit LaNorris Sellers and bring him to the ground. His best attribute is his...
Oscar Attaway came in at running back, and he went in motion to the right. Empty backfield, designed run. And it's LaNorris Sellers on his way to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
What a start for the Gamecocks. Building on the momentum. Contact.
Coming here on homecoming night game, hostile environment, talented South Carolina team coming off a bye week. Wide open, touchdown, Joshua Simon, 15 yards.
Gives the offense the short field, they pay it off with another great throw by LaNorris Sellers as hockey is rolling here in Columbia.
3rd and 8, they really aren't in field goal range for Alex Herrera. Again, Sellers running away from Aggies. And he puts his head down and steamrolls the tackler B.J. Mays for a first down.
He slid on 3rd down. This time he takes the coaching, and from the progressive pylon can you see him lower the shoulder, and at 240 pounds, there's no way.
Sellers particularly strong in the lower body. This is a designed run. He gets outside, has another first down, then gets knocked down out of bounds, and the flags fly.
Out to the outside, kind of taking their great defensive line out of the game plan.
And this was a problem in the first half as well. They get near Sellers.
They can certainly elevate their play at a moment's notice, and they have tonight.
There's a broken tackle. And a touchdown for Joshua Simon. 57 yards, a night of big plays for South Carolina.
And full sellout by A&M against the run. So they just sneaked Simon right out into the flat. They fall for it. Simon breaks the tackle of Will Lee, and he's off to the races. Makes another guy miss. And Willie Bryce has come alive. Here is the great tight end, makes another big play, and South Carolina on the verge, delivering Shane Beamer a signature win here in 2024.
At that second level.
Now it's 2nd and 13. Sellers scanning the field, finally throws underneath. Caught there by Nick Harbor, and Nick is inside the 20.
And locates another receiver down the field.
Here comes some pressure from the Commodores. Gamecocks see it, and they strike for a touchdown. Josh Simon, 17 yards.
Linebacker in the seam. Look at this. He's got to get this up and over Patterson just in time before the safety comes across the field.
Sellers nowhere to go, and the pocket collapses. Dodge dodges one defender, has some room, but will throw wide open at midfield. It's caught. A huge play for the Gamecocks. Jared Brown inside the 35 down to the 34-yard line.
We talk about Diego in the first half making Diego plays. This is LaNorris Sellers making LaNorris Sellers plays. I mean, you think he's dead to rights right there in the backfield, and he finds a way at 240 pounds to shrug.
Sellers throws to Sanders. Look at him go. Rocket Sanders. Touchdown, South Carolina. Reception from Rocket Sanders. He has put on a show here in Nashville. And it's all South Carolina coming down the stretch. They lead at 28-7.
A couple games ago against A&M, he rushed for a career-high 106. Missouri rushes forward with a spy, and they deliver on time over the middle. But Joshua Simon past midfield. And there's the cost of a running quarterback with extra eyes on Sellers. It's a pickup of 30. And Sanders coming up back-to-back 100-yard games. Sellers has plenty of time, and he fits it in for a South Carolina first down to Gage Larvidan. Gain of 14.
South Carolina's got to get this run game going to be successful here against a really good Missouri defense.
That was Simon in motion. Sellers got wide open, and it's hauled in by Nick Harbor for a 26-yard strike.
Burks is going to have to roll over to pick up this vertical, but he doesn't. He goes down, gets his eyes caught in the backfield, and nobody there for Nick Harbor down the sideline, and a big answer by South Carolina.
Pressure coming up the middle. Sellers has man coverage. It is caught. Nick Harbor down to the 5. 43-yard gain. 235 with elite speed.
And they love to take these shot plays. Just a slot fade working on Dalen Carnell, the safety. And if you don't get hands on him at the line of scrimmage, nobody's going to catch him. He's an elite track speed kind of guy, a 10-100 meter. And Sellers put it in the perfect spot there.
Sellers pop pass, end zone, touchdown, South Carolina, Joshua Simon.
That this motion has with Rocket Sanders on Corey Flagg right here. He's going to be the guy that should pick up Joshua Simon, the tight end, but his eyes are all over Rocket Sanders. And
tonight, his first pick over the last 4. Sellers with touch, and that's a first down to midfield for Josh Simon. Gain of 28.
Was as focused as I've seen and as loose as I've seen, which
he was very loose.
Might be a good thing.
The swing to Jared Brown, elite speed, and Brown takes it to the house. 38-yard catch and run.
He's going to get the first block, so he's going to come this way. That's going to be the first block. Now Vershawn Lee is going to end up being almost 20 yards downfield working on Marvin Burks, and that's going to be the block that ends up springing this for a touchdown. Look at the big boy, 6'4", 315, getting downfield, just getting a piece of Marvin Burks there.
Harbor in motion. Sellers steps away from trouble. We got Green in front of him. Trying to outrace the defender and gets shoved out of bounds after picking up the first down. Carolina 0 for 3 on third downs this half. Sellers runs into trouble and gets, stayed on his feet. Johnny Walker got him, couldn't squeeze him, and it's delivered for a first down. Too much Johnny Walker. Sellers on the money. This is Campbell into Missouri territory and down the sideline. Knocked out of bounds at the 1. There for South Carolina, it's Brady Hunt. He step out of bounds, came at the 7, it looked like. They're going to take a long look at Hunt, and the ball will be spotted back at the 7.
And just Campbell's 5th reception on the year, the transfer from Nevada, big body kid. Not someone they usually design to get touches, but
here's that quarterback. Wants to throw to the back of the end zone and caught. Touchdown, South Carolina. It's a 5-yard strike to Michael Smith.
And it was the touchdown here. If I was thinking quarterback run, you know Missouri was as well. And a big answer from South Carolina.
Campbell in motion, had a huge one on that last drive. Sellers weaves through traffic and completes it. Then Devon Campbell, another big catch for the Nevada transfer. This one goes for 37.
Big target, has made some big plays downfield.
Got a small defender on him. Shovel pass Sanders. Rocket Sanders dances to the 5. And he punishes his way into the end zone. South Carolina back in front.
You're going to get a down block here, and then Bell's going to come around, and this double team really creates the space for Rocket Sanders. Look at this double team, pushing Williams all the way back, and then it's just all Rocket Sanders breaking 1, 2, 3, 4 tackles, 230-pound bowling ball into the end zone.
Once he got that space and started to get downhill, you could just tell he wasn't going to be denied.
Felt like an earthquake when he got in there.
A 3rd and long after 2 unsuccessful rushing attempts. Play action. Sellers decides to tuck and run. Can he get to the first down? Yes, sir.
Footwork to be able to shake him off and complete a pass.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Drops it right in. It's caught at the 50. South Carolina 3 for 4 on 3rd down. And they've got a 3rd and 4 here. Sellers throws. It's caught. Another 3rd down conversion. That is the exact response you want to see from a young quarterback who continues to impress. Dialing up a deep ball. It's caught. Monster gain on 1st down. Devon Campbell.
Sellers has a cannon attached to his right shoulder too. Effortlessly drops this ball in the bucket. And Devon Campbell has had the best 2 games of his career.
Sellers goes under center. Bulldozes into the end zone. Touchdown, LaNorris Sellers. Early in the 2nd. Defense delivers a huge sack and goal. Sellers keeps it, pitches it. Touchdown, Gamecocks. It's Maurice Brown with his first touchdown of the season.
Receivers, and right there the little flip pass to Maurice Brown. Shane Beamer's got very early in this game, but can you come back out, flush that out of your mind, and make big plays? He has.
And he's ignited some drives in the run game. Takes that one for a South Carolina 1st down, gain of 15. 3rd and 3. Sellers takes a shot, wide open, touchdown, South Carolina. Nick Harbor left all alone, and it's a quick strike to start the 2nd half for this Gamecocks offense.
From last year to this year, and this is just a seam route, and you're going to see the middle linebacker, David Powers. It's tough to run with that guy. That guy's like a 10 flat 100 meters.
And that's now 11 straight completions for LaNorris Sellers, the longest streak of his career. In trouble here on a 3rd and 1. Throws on the run, right on the money. It's caught by Nick Harbor. Attempting to make it 3 straight touchdown drives for this Gamecocks offense. Wide open, an easy throw. Gage Larvidan wide open, touchdown South Carolina.
Run hard play action all day long. You see all those gold helmets get sucked up to stop the run. And Larvidan.
On 2nd and 5. Pressure. Sellers escapes. Still on his feet. What a maneuver. LaNorris Sellers into Clemson territory. Dragged down from behind to the 31.
On the inside, not just by Peter Woods, but by the entire defensive line. A great stunt, and this should be sack. Game over. 4 guys are on the quarterback, but this is not just any quarterback. So the offensive line so far, led by Rashawn Lee, has done a great job of creating space.
After 4 straight runs, Sellers stays alive. Sellers inside the 10. Tumbling towards the front pylon, and the signal is a touchdown. The freshman quarterback reached the end zone. Magnificent.
Brilliant. That's brilliant.
He thought Terrell would be just fine in coverage against Harbor. Crossing route, and it is corralled. That's enough for a first down. Jared Brown in traffic.
We talk about it again. Hampton 6'2", 200, the freshman, but Hampton's trying to finish as well. This time he doesn't get the ball out. So great job on the reception.
Brown motions out, is wide open on the wheel. Jared Brown with a first down.
As a defensive end, you're not used to being in that situation. So that running back essentially motions out. Parker has to widen out with him. You know, if that's your man, you have to widen out. So let's see if a bad thing happens for the D.
Brown goes in motion on 3rd and 3. Pocket collapsing. Sellers escapes again. There he goes, LaNorris Sellers. First down by about half a yard. He slides in safely. Don, thank you. A big game with playoff ramifications as the Gamecocks get it back. Nick Harbor shoved out by Khalil Barnes, and the Gamecocks on the move.
Yeah, Nick Harbor is 6'5", 235, but what's more important is the pocket piece. There's not too much pressure, so Harbor has time.
6 plays of 20 yards or longer so far for the Gamecocks. Sellers back on the ground, and another first down. Tripped up at the 32 by Mickens, a gain of 14.
Getting the ball into their best player's hands, LaNorris Sellers takes that quick glance, and then he follows his guard.
Attaway back on the field for the Gamecocks. Sellers again. Go back to the well one more time. And LaNorris Sellers bullies his way to the 15.
Change field position, so don't beat yourself.
Sellers wants to run. Dancing across the line of scrimmage. Still on his feet. Dragging a Clemson defender. That was Lewis out of bounds.
He's not human, Roy. I mean, Peter Woods is right there. And there's nothing. R.J. Mickens is there. There's nothing. I mean, this guy just does the same thing.
Pressure. Gamecocks block it initially. Sellers escapes to the edge, and a first down. LaNorris Sellers rumbling his way to the 25.
It's not fair. LaNorris Sellers is not fair. He's a cheat code. I mean, he should have been sacked again and again and again, and then as soon as he puts his head down to run, you know that you're not stopping him. I mean, pretend if you want to pass again, but let Sellers sell.
Off the slant, dangerous throw, it's caught. Close to another first down, it was Luke Doty. Time for Sellers. Eludes the pressure, there he goes! LaNorris Sellers, again to the end zone! He made it! South Carolina takes the lead. And R.J. Mickens remains down on the turf.
Field for a player injury.
How?
This man may not have won Mr. Football in high school, but he's keeping receipts. LaNorris Sellers is him. All game long, all season long, he has been putting the team on his back. 5-game winning streak coming into this game. Was injured earlier in the season. Nearly beat LSU, got hurt late in that game. but he just sees the field, but not just the field. He sees and feels the pass rush. When the ball's in his hands, he is nearly impossible to stop.
LaNorris Sellers.